Okay, you guys, welcome to day number three. Day number three, and what we're going to do today is try to create user accounts so that in case you want to run this as a SaaS and have people sign up to use it, you can do that. So that also means we're going to integrate a payment system, which will be Stripe. Now, there are various ways you can do this. You can also put it behind a paywall on Gumroad, but we're going to use Stripe. Here we go. We want to create user accounts so that we can actually allow people to pay to use the app. What all needs to be done to make this happen? Integrating with Replit authorization and PostSQL database. Install Stripe. Great idea to add users accounts and payment functionality. What does this say? We created a database for you. Manage it here. All right, so now if you don't have Stripe, you will need to create a Stripe account. I already have one, and I'll show you. For me, I just need to create a new organization. So they already have a link to take you over there. Separate account. Need another name. This name has been taken. Um, well, no. This is a good exercise. This is going back to the ChatGPT exercise. And I can just go to my domain tool, actually. It's not for creating domain names, but okay, watch this. We want a .com, right? Let's see if Flow Daily AI. Although we don't have AI yet, so taxdaily.com is available. Hmm. It's not available. And then I'm going to go over here. If I can find where I was at. Only give me domain names that have not been registered. Let's see if it follows instructions. Proflowdesk.com, tasklinker.app, flowsyncpro.com, sync taskify, taskify. Let's see if that's available. Just well, you guys can, let me see what I got over here. You guys can think of a name for yours. I'm going to see if I have a name that I want to use already. Note Pro AI, Notes Pro AI. One of these I'm using already. Notes Pro AI.com. NoteProAI.com. Let's see. Hey, that's it right there. Task Patrol. I'm using that one. All right, that's what I'm using. Because I don't know what else I'm going to use it for. And it had, let's evaluate this domain real quick. Task Patrol. That's kind of, that is applicable, you know, with policing and you staying on track. This is awesome. And this is this is an evaluator. Let's even go over here. This is a custom GPT I created. Solid brand, full of potential, kind of name that sells, especially in the productivity, project management, and workflow automation space. These are the comps. Task Hero 3000, Time Patrol 2100, Project Buddy 4200, Work Patrol 2000. Low end flip 2000, right? As a domain name is saying. Retail in 35 to 75, bundle with an app, landing page 10,000 plus. So let's create this app right here. Oh, where's the stripe? Task Patrol. App. Excuse me. The stripe is pretty simple and straightforward. So you just follow the prompts, create your account. Storm coming up. Recurring payments. Now, let me ask this. Let me ask a question here. I'll give you guys a link to Domain Flip. Actually, all you gotta do is go to Domain Flip GPT. Domainflipgpt.com. Just go to domainflipgpt.com and you'll be able to get to this domain evaluator. Oh, Stripe. Oh, I came here to check something. Oh man, I thought you. I'm in here whispering and tiptoeing around. I thought you was still in there. Oh yeah, you probably did. What? Okay, so I already knew that this market was saturated. We didn't really. This is not something that was actually designed to be used as a tool to make money. It was just a fresh project in order for you to get a familiarization with the platform. But I said, why not go ahead and add this component to it? It's still, you know, helping you understand the flow. And as you can see, there are a lot of cheap alternatives. So That's why I had said before, we're not going to spend a lot of time on this. Just get it done and out the door. And then you can make it more advanced from there. Key question to ask is this one right here. You see what it says? Is there anything different about this one? And so the next question, well, is all right, what does it say is different? The task oversight with authority, suggesting core strengths in compliance, security, AI driven automation. I don't know what they talking about. AI is not in it yet. Targeted for express control over workflows. But here, price recommendation. Individual, small teams. She's recommending $6 to $8 a month, which is it's still cool. I mean, think about it. Just so you do $5 a month, and if it's on autopilot, then eventually, and especially if it's something that you can use, then okay, it's not a loss. You didn't even get to the charging part of a platform yet. But here is a question that you can ask: How, what, low barrier, or what easy to, implement functionality can make it a differentiator? But I'm going to point out again, differentiator. These companies have huge capacity for spending money on development. So again, it's not something you want to spend a lot of time on, because guess what? They can just go and also do the same thing unless you have something unique and proprietary that you can add to it. For example, suppose for years you've been accumulating data information, and you're in the business of helping businesses in some capacity. Well, now you have something unique that you can add to it, so you can link AI up to this app, and whatever angle that you can add to it that draws from that data and information that you have accumulated, they can't replicate that, because your data is your data from special, from the businesses that you dealt with and the way that you deal with them. Now that makes it unique in and of itself. But other than that, if you just ask AI to create something that they can also do the same thing, it, it really doesn't. It's not a big deal of being a differentiator. But I'm still curious as to what it says the other apps are missing right now. So let's run it. Here are 6 smart recurring task patterns. Instead of just every Monday, allow users to set rules like every third Friday after payroll or 5 days before project due date. Rarely done well, especially in tools. Why did I skip number 1? I don't know. What it is, a smart assistant that auto sorts tasks into priorities. I don't based on keywords, due dates, or history. I think we already have something like that integrated actually, but it may be code and rules based instead of AI based. As it stands right now, we do not have AI integrated, but it's very easy to do. And I do have an idea about something which would require AI and actually make it different. Yeah, we'll see about that in a minute though. Simple accountability reports, weekly email digest showing completed versus pending tasks, most active tags or priorities, suggested areas of focus. Now it's basing this really a lot on my, well, I ain't gonna say a lot, but it's connecting this with my domain name, Patrol Pack. Bundle this as the Patrol Pack, because you remember mine is Task Patrol. If you ran this and you have picked out a domain name, you could also say, give me a name that is based on a theme related to the domain name, or some type of wording that accomplishes the same thing. Basically, helping you to these are things that make your product or brand memorable. Is names, terms, acronyms. You know, That's why companies do them. So just like we talk about, color can play an important role in presentation, your design. Then so can names, and especially if your plan is to place a high priority on branding. And obviously, branding pays off tremendously. I mean, think about Apple, Adidas, Nike, all of the names, All right, so let's go back up here and finish what we was doing with Stripe. I'm gonna go with $5 for right now. And all right, so you see it says you're in sandbox mode. That means it's not really going to charge. And you would click here to switch it to live. I'm leaving in sandbox right now. Set up payments. We're going to set up recurring payments. Okay. Oh, no, let's do it. Right now, it's just a flat rate because there's no AI. And whenever you get to something like this, the easiest thing to do is go back to the platform. Well, let's do this. Take a snapshot and say, take it back over here. What's the best option? I recommend embedded components. It provides the best user experience. See how easy that was? So again, this is why we go back to don't be afraid to jump in, dive in, because while people are hesitant to use AI, it gives you the ability to take action because all you got to do is ask questions. Manage revenue, continue to set up. Matter of fact, even here, I'll be like, what's a good name for payment? And this is no big deal, but the first payment tier. And I'm going to give it with the name that I've chosen because have you ever seen tiers with a name that fits the theme of the product? So that's why I'm going to give it a name. The name is taskpatrol.com. You see how I was pairing the name concept with the tiers? Patrol Basic. That's what I'm going to go with. Patrol Basic or Patrol Starter. I'll say Patrol Basic. We're going to say Patrol Basic. Now this is the description that goes under the name. I'm even going to go here and ask for the description. Oh, it suggests $9.99. What is included? Unlimited well, I don't know about unlimited. Give me, I'll do a two-tier, well, put it this way. For now, I want 3 tiers. The, the third will have AI. Give me additional name for second and third tiers. Well, he doesn't know what the third tier is going to be able to do yet. Second tier, second and third tiers, we'll still say it. And descriptions for tiers 2 and 3. We have to come up with ideas for tier 3 with AI later. It's saying $9.99 a month. Unlimited tasks and contacts. Okay. So tier 2 command center is $19.99 a month. Is there any cost to running the app? That would make $4.99 too cheap. I'm thinking about all of the competition. Well, then again, it's like this. You don't have to use it. You either want to pay it or you can use something that's cheaper. That's one way to do it. Is $9.99 just justifiable? One hundred emails a day on a free tier. Paid $15 a month for 40,000 emails. With daily, weekly emails per user, you hit limits quickly. Neon Superbase, $25 a month for production. Scaling costs as users grow. Server hosting, production deployment, $10 to $20 a month minimum. CDN and asset delivery, $5 to $15 a month. Total cost, $50 to $75 a month before you serve a single customer. Competitive analysis, premium task management apps. To do is $4 a month already. Anydo, tick premium, $240 a month. See, there's no profit in this. Email automation, most don't have this. Contact management integration, unique combination. 5 premium, that doesn't matter. Smart daily planning with AI organization. Focus sessions with productivity tracking. Pricing recommendation is $9.99 is justified. Higher value than competitors. You have email automation. Contact management covers operating costs. Need $6 to $8 per user just to break even on services. Premium positioning. Professional users expect to pay for quality. Room for growth covers development and support costs. $4.99 would be too low because barely covers operating expenses. Okay, this is just a teaching product originally. Does where does the monthly expense come in? Does just making it public create that expense? If the app stays private, will it still have that? What does that cost? Production deployment, $10 to $20 a month minimum. If I this that's what I thought. I thought I was missing something, confused. Still saying $9.99. Let me ask you this. Could this app be made to journal the day? And will journaling uh journal the day? I mean, I know it can be made to journal the day. Let me put it this way. Let me ask you this. I am thinking of adding a journal component. The user can take a photo and upload it. Then AI can, along with a few sentences, also, and the AI will turn that into a nice little social media post. Can the app auto post on the social media account, auto post, then post that on the social media account if there is a log in the app? Is this allowed? And if so, by which platforms? This is what I am thinking of for third tier. Also, will that make it a huge get different from other similar apps? Actually, I think we could have just cut out a lot of other stuff that people are probably not even going to use and just made this one of the main. It's called Task Patrol, really. Mine is called Task Patrol. So, oh my God, this thing. See, this is why I ask questions in ChatGPT, because this thing just hauls off and start working. I didn't tell it to do it yet. I asked it a question. Watch this. I'm gonna say I asked you a question. I didn't tell you to go and do it yet. I haven't decided on doing it yet. And it's gonna say, "You're absolutely right. I should have waited to get confirmation from you whether or not we wanted to." Yeah, Duke, it's too late now. You heard? We ain't even finished with the strike thing yet. So, are you are you checking this out? Of course, you know what I'm saying? It's related because for most people, especially you guys, if well, yeah, especially you guys, if you're here learning about this, you're probably one of your tasks is likely to be post on social media. Instagram personal, very limited API access. TikTok restricted API for personal accounts. YouTube upload API exists but complex approval. I'm not talking about API. I'm just talking about unique because doesn't have task management. You got Hootsuite, Todoist. None of them combine the task component with the social media posting. It justifies the $40 mission control pricing. They're trying to have a content creation and social media management genuinely innovative and will attract entrepreneurs, coaches, professionals who want to share productivity journal. Right, limited, fully supported. Oh, okay. LinkedIn. How I missed this? LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook pages, business page posting via Facebook Graph API, Instagram business. Perfect. Perfect. So with LinkedIn, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook, is it all is it automatic and immediate approval, or is there and approval process. LinkedIn 2 to 7 days, Twitter immediate to 3 days, Facebook, Instagram 1 to 3 weeks. Would likely approve Task Patrol because you're building a legitimate business tool that helps professionals share their productivity wins, not automated spam of content farming. The approval process is mostly paperwork and waiting, not technical barriers. Your app concept aligns perfectly with what these platforms want to support. Interesting indeed. So, brilliant idea. This AI powered journal plus social media posting feature would be a game changer for mission control tier. All right, y'all. So we done jumped in the weeds, but as you can see, AI feels that it would be worth the jump. Question is, do you guys want to do this as your first project? Honestly, let me ask you this. Does it have to be a legit registered business? Because it says paperwork. You don't need a formal registered business for most social media APIs. What you actually need: LinkedIn, individual developer account, personal is fine. Clear app description and use case. Privacy policy, we can add that. No business registration, no business registration required. Twitter, personal or business account works. App description, intended use, basic verification, phone number, no formal business registration. Facebook, personal developer account initially. Business verification, confirming you're a real, not registered business. Phone verification, addressing, let's see, business verification, registered business means you're a real person, entity, not fake account, valid information, legitimate use case, proper. Hey, well, that's great. So, privacy policy, terms of service, app description, contact info. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and do it for mine. I don't know what you guys are gonna do. I hope you follow along because I would actually use this, although it encroaches upon another idea I had. Okay, so now you know the third tier. Let's get back to Stripe real quick. Uh, 9.99 there, and add. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah. Basic tier will have no posting. 9.99. I mean, what's the other one at? Medium tier text posting and 29 image and text posting. Um, Should we cap to 3 text image post per day? Will the will the social media platforms like that? Did I say? All right. All right, you guys. This is free. So whenever you do make it here, if you appreciate what we're going through and what you're seeing in real time, as you can see, they said it's brilliant, it's real value, it beats the, there is no competition really for this combination. Can I get a like and a subscribe on the channel? That's all I ask. And shall we continue? Because this is something that a lot of people would have kept for themselves. And I'm giving it to you to create so that you can make money off of it. All right? I'm going to make it myself. So let's go back to Stripe. And for me, I don't know about this $9.99. It's gotta be able to add some more value up in there. Put daily patrol. Give me a description for each one. Give me a description for each tier. Oh, you just gave me this. Okay. And, you know, my idea is, if nothing else, how can this benefit you enough that it justifies the cost to run it? Maybe even replace some of those other tools if you have them. But just think about that. If you use LinkedIn, Twitter, or Facebook, and you have this, did it say Instagram too? It's obviously worth the money because no longer do you have to figure out what you're going to post if you're active in your business or whatever. You're creating as you go do what you need to do day to day, real time, and it's the content that platforms or the users actually love, just real in the moment content. With now, you may need to fill out the information to verify your business and all that, but I've already got an account, so all I need to do is attach it to one of my established accounts already, and all of the underlying stuff has been done since the relationship is already established. Or I can start a new business, but all of mine are related to this one organization. Here, I describe it as services, software as a service, business use, personal use. Uh, Personal use right now, right? You can change that at any time. I always just allow them to do this. I meant to put $1,000, but didn't. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Go. So as you can see, once you set up Stripe, then this process is going to be pretty streamlined for other ideas, apps, other use cases for Stripe. You set up the business side, the billing, and all at one time, and every time you need to use it for something different after that, then it is more streamlined. The way you see me going through it, like I say, you're probably going to be taken to additional places because if you're new to using Stripe now, okay, count, okay, all right. So product catalog, create a product. Let me see, did they give me a description? And again, just use the same process I use to come up with your own tier names. All right, just go to ChatGPT. You don't need the custom GPTs. You can just go to ChatGPT and say, give me a summary of this, of these bullet points for this tier on an app. Short. Now let me give it context. It's for Stripe. It's for Stripe payment product description. And you might say, why don't you just write it yourself? Man, I don't remember the functions of this thing. Why waste my time putting into words all of this stuff? Yes, shrink it. Yes, a summary paragraph. Wait, let's see. Because this is not going to go in a Stripe like this. It's going to be written. Remember, we are not those people running around crying that AI is going to take our jobs. We are those people who are going to figure out how to leverage AI, which is what we're doing. Does that make sense? Now in Canva, this has to be under 2 megs. Only thing I'm gonna make is just gonna say task patrol. I might even add tier 1. And this is visible to customers. So I'm gonna go over here to Canva. I'm gonna keep this very simple. All of this can be changed later. And I'm just gonna change this to, I'm gonna make a copy. Make a copy. I'm going to say uh, task TP. Well, I could have just said tier 1. It's quicker, easier to do all of them right here together since we're in the app, but I don't remember what they are. Uh, Command center, mission control. Okay, all right. AJ, no, I think I'm going to have the journal component. It's just a matter of what you can do with the journal component. That's what I think. I want the journal component in the lowest tier as well, but we don't have to fight over that command center. So here I'm gonna put CC. Where is it? That's not the same one I had. What was the other one? Mission control. Let's go back over here to Stripe. Upload. Refresh. TP. It's tier 1. One off. Recurring. $9.99. Unit quantity. Create a product. Command center. Tier 2. Now, you'll probably need to come up with a different description. All of our descriptions probably needs to be different on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. So I won't show you mine. Paragraph summary, please. Less than 500 characters. And I'll tell you something else that I will implement along with this, and that is voice, voice entries. You can make your price whatever you want. That's my price. This is kind of my signature. And I need to change this one to nine. I'll leave it there. Wait a minute. tax part if you need to. I am going to, now I'm going to get my keys. Make sure you're on the right account. This is my task patrol account. So I'm going to pause it right here. When you do that, then you're going to have to go into your email and verify your identity. Now, once I get my key, I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back over here to Replit. And instead of scrolling all the way up there, I'm just going to say, okay, I have my API key for Stripe. Now, because we're integrating AI, then once we put in the secret key and the public key for Stripe, we're going to have to get the keys for OpenAI as well, which of course requires you to create an account. And don't forget, you don't have to add any of this. Your app, we deployed the app yesterday. Upgrade as much as you want, and then just click on redeploy without adding these features. I don't know if we'll get to user accounts. We'll try to get to user accounts today. But you can still add user accounts. Maybe you just want to put it out there without the AI added. And your expenses are going to be lower. And you might want to use cheaper tiers just for your inner circle, just to kind of test where things are and how it moves and how people adapt. And if you already have an audience, especially if it's people new to business, they don't know what Monday, you might not know what these other competitor apps are. So, I mean, you might very well have a meaningful sign up list. But again, what you want to do, all right, it's tripping. I guess I should have explicitly said, give me the, what was I going to say? Um, duplicate table definitions. Okay. You know, I really was planning on making something very simple, but that's okay. It's simple enough. Only thing you want to do to start is just add tasks. Add tasks, and you might want to add contacts as you meet people now. And let's see, what does it say with contacts? And you have notes for the contacts. This is a very useful tool. You have the social media here. Most important ones are going to be LinkedIn and Twitter and Facebook, since if you're going to connect and journal to it. Because think about it, you can, let's see, we'll figure something out. You can theoretically, we'll give this thing, well, you can send them, you can go to their social media or go to your own social media and then share it with their social media or something. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know how it works yet. So, you know, by us adding the authentications for the user accounts and everything, did it says it has many errors because it needed to make some changes based on the new concept, the updated concept. All right, added bro. I need to give you the API. I didn't do it earlier. Give, period. Give me the all the thing. What do they call it? I'm trying to think. They don't call it this, I don't think. Give me the please to put the key and secret key again. Public key or whatever. Left sidebar. Click on secrets. All right, session secret. Where is it? I don't see Stripe secrets. There we go. Stripe basic price ID. I see Stripe basic price ID and pro price ID, but no API key and publishable secrets key. Oh, I gotta add it. Okay. Make sure all of this stuff is exactly right. I had put the wrong name for the key that I had. I just went back and changed the name. And now, Byte, Stripe, key. And now I gotta go back and get the PK key. So I will pause you. And now that's done. Um, Actually, since I'm here, so you need the price IDs, or can you pull them with the API keys? Dynamic pricing. So it will automatically create the subscription prices when users subscribe. All right. Now I'm about to go and get the OpenAI key. I'll show you. You just put OpenAI. We want the platform. Oh, that is it. OpenAI. So just log in, API platform. And click down here, create. For me, it's task patrol. For you, it would be whatever your app is we know it's API key. I should have just left this separate actually, but we're here now. And then you're just going to click task patrol APP key. We want to have all permissions. All right, so now we're going to create an account. I mean, not an account. This is app secrets for this specific app. You can have secret API keys that will be applied to every app. Of course, you can click it on it. You can click to apply it to different apps, but I like to have my stuff separated. Let me let it know wording. I don't know what to call it. I don't know if it matters or not either. As far as this part, I would think so. How else is it going to pull the key if you have the different name than it expects to pull it from? Is what I'm thinking. All right, so you see here, this is you want to copy this and put it there. I can't copy it right now because I have the key here. And I'm going to put you on pause as I drop my key in. You just click on add secret, and there it is. So now, okay, so now what's next? We have payments. Do we have create an account area and what else? Create an account area. And user login. Wait. Yeah. Let me put this as a question. Now remember, if anyone is here who is further along than me, just kindly leave your comment on best practices. Like I've told you many times before, I'm not doing this because I proclaim to be an expert. I'm telling you, I'm learning here along with you. It's just that I've done several, and so I'm just sharing how I've got them completed. Hey, where's my so far? My process may not necessarily be most efficient or correct even, but I've gotten a couple of them done. So I'm just trying to get you there to the same place. If you guys have some corrections or suggestions, feel free to share. We'll all learn. So now we have all the API keys, Stripe, OpenAI, SendGrid. Next step, create the user authentication front end. Right now, the back end authentication system is complete, but the users can't register, log in through the app interface. Let me, for example, you wouldn't know to ask those questions that I asked right here. How I am staying in communication with Replit agent, about what's going on, what I'm doing, what I'm giving it, and these things, you need to know to ask for and to let it know that you're doing so that y'all can be on the same page. This I'll do a class about that 401 unauthorized message. Okay. That's for people who didn't log in and trying to use it. I have a list. This is something I put into, well, there is a list of things that usually happen that causes people who go on these no code platforms to get stuck. And I am intentional about circumventing, helping you get past that as part of the idea for this boot camp challenge, 30-day challenge. I'm thinking of doing a boot camp in addition to the 30-day challenge, outside of the 30-day challenge. You guys already be here, but I'm going to run how long, however many days it take us to complete this. Actually, maybe 3 or 4 days, minus the additional complexities that we've added. Then I'll do a boot camp for that, and you'll be able to invite people to the boot camp. You are at this point are alumni. It's now a full SaaS app. Users will see a professional landing page explaining the features that, and then can register for a 7-day trial. I didn't say anything about a 7-day trial. See how this works? Or log in to access their personal tasks and contacts. Try creating an account to test the full user flow. So you just go back over here to preview. Oh, now this looks better. However, you gotta understand it ain't gonna look the same way on mobile. Let's see what it looks like on mobile. Yeah, that looks better too. I like that. So, smart task management, contact management, email automation, focus sessions, 5 premium things, whoop-de-doo, social sharing. Okay. Create what? Create an account. Already have an account? Sign in here. Oh, start your free trial. Uh-oh. What is it doing? It's got an anxiety attack. All right, y'all. So check it. Check it. Oh, shoot. Let's see if it does it again. All right. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. Hit F12, and that's going to ooh 6. All right, I'm gonna clear these errors. See this say error? And I'm gonna go down here and click start your free trial again, and watch them. So it's in an infinite loop cycle. See, all of this is the same information. Every error, same information. This is gonna go on forever. So I'm gonna take this snapshot. Cause see, you can't snapshot this thing doing all of that, but giving it the errors that are being produced helps it to be able to troubleshoot what's going on. We already got it. And you want to add from where does this issue occur, which, in this case, it's going to already know where it's coming from. But all right. So first, you see, I can't paste anything in there. So refresh it again, and then that button is not initiated, and now I should be able to paste this in there. All right. So there is an error apparently infinite loop when pressing the free trial button. But hopefully it can fix this fairly quickly, and after it does this, we're going to cut the video off and go to the next step. I see an issue. There is an infinite loop of authentication requests. I told you it was an infinite loop. All right. The front end keeps calling. Let me fix this immediately. Does your employee speak like that? Let me fix this immediately. I killed my, let's see, video. Oop. Does your employee say, let me fix this immediately? I need to fix several critical import issues. Let me add the missing. And don't forget, we still haven't added the journal and upload photo part yet. And the question on the upload photo is the image sizes for the posting. I can see there are many duplicate and conflicting routes in the file. Fix the infinite loop issue. Agent is ready. What would you like to work on next? How about I test it first? You could be lying to me. Ooh, look at that. John Doe. Email. Okay. Rebecca. Truth. We build muscle at outlook.com. Oops. Gucci. So Rebecca gets to come in here, create her account. All right, what? Not much of a profile page. All right, that's where we're gonna stop at though, because video has to be stopped and edited and everything. All right, but we have user accounts. Now we need to also be able to. Well, that's it for this class, this session. Hope y'all had an enjoyable time and learned a lot of things in bright future from how far we've gotten. In 3 days, you learned a lot.